Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Ima, and today I have something different that I want to do. I want to tell you guys of my story and how it has unfolded for the 28 years I've been on this earth. So I was born in just a normal family. I come from a very humble background, and I've been born in a family of 9. I have 4 brothers, I have 4 sisters, and both my parents are still alive. And my identity, my personality, my real self was stolen from me at a very young age. And I don't know how many of you can really relate to my story, but listen to the end and maybe try and look at your story and maybe just try and understand some things, why they happened the way they happened. So for me, the real me was stolen from me at a very young age, because I was born and I was this type of girl who used to speak up. I used to just call nonsense for nonsense. I didn't want anything, like if anything was done to me and I felt like it was unfair, I used to speak up and just say, this is not okay with me. And by speaking up, I was told I was rebellious. I was told I was rude. I was told I was not respectful. So going through all this as a young kid, I had to start conforming to the world. I had to start actually being respectful. I had to start just being this quiet girl, following instructions, doing as I am required, like the things that I'm told to do without questioning. Because when I was still very young, I would question. I would say that this and this is not fair, this and this is wrong. I would most of the time I'll talk back to my mom, and I never had a relationship with my mom growing up, because every time she will just, it's like we never had a relationship because I never used to listen to her. So growing up, like I went through school and I just had to start conforming to what society expected of me. So I went through school and I was expected to be this good girl that is always following instructions, this good girl that is doing well in her exams, because also a family that I come from, you are only rewarded if you show that you are a good person. So my dad somehow will treat you, because like he'll treat you better than the others if you are good, if you are following instructions, if you are doing well in school. So somehow I started surviving. Like I knew this is what was required of me, so I had to learn how to survive. So going through school, I had to be this good girl, the girl that is always just being like doing the right things every time, the girl that is always just so quiet, she's not getting into any mistakes, the girl that is just wants to be a darling to the teachers, because I don't want to get into any mistakes. And I never knew that was me performing. I never knew that was me surviving. Now again, going through high school, and worst thing is that I went through high school through a scholarship. So getting through high school, and some teachers are actually looking down on you, some students are looking down on you, because somehow you can't, you're not paying school fees as they are, you are under a scholarship. But for me, I don't think it was like, I didn't know that time I would be affected by these things so much, because it really affected my confidence. It really affected how I saw myself, my self-worth. It really affected how the other students viewed me. But just recently I've come to learn that to never allow any material circumstances to start dictating start making me question my self-worth. I'm never going to allow that to happen to me again, because just going through this experience and actually accepting how people are treating me, accepting the labels that they put on you. You know, you are going through a scholarship, so most of them always thought maybe you are poor, you can't pay your school fees. But my dad would my dad could have paid the school fees, but he took this as an advantage, because why would they go and pay school fees? And he had an advantage on this side. I was a very bright kid, I passed my exams, so I really earned that scholarship. But you know, as a young girl, you get to high school and everyone is just living life. They are coming from very good families, because I went to a very big school and the students in that school were well off. So getting in this school, and you just go through life and you don't understand what is happening, and you never get to a point. Let me tell you guys, when you get to a point where teachers are actually looking down on you, you know, it's so hard. It's so hard for you, like it's really just gonna be so hard. So I had again to create an identity out of that. I had to create an identity for me to survive and finish high school, because I didn't want to get into any trouble with the teachers. So I get to be this timid girl, this quiet girl. She doesn't talk a lot. She just follows instructions, and that was not me. That was not me, because the me now, the me that I know, just loves speaking up. She loves saying if something is not working for her. But at that time in my high school, I was this small girl listening to instructions, doing as the teachers want, and just moving through school. And then I get to campus, and that same thing still continues. Like I'm this young girl that doesn't know much. And to high school, like campus again, there's pressure that gets to me, because the girls are looking fly. Like everyone is just looking so good. But for you, because you're just you need to go to take yourself through school. Your dad has just retired, so you are gonna mostly have to figure out a way in which you're going to survive. So this time in campus, I'm just still going through life, and still I feel like you just feel like somebody is looking at you a certain way. I don't know if you guys have ever felt that, but you just feel like somebody just looks at you, and it's like he already has put you in a certain position. So for me, most of the relationships that I had, most of the people that I interacted with, most of the situations that I found myself in, it was just always people putting you in a certain level. You know, maybe they've placed themselves here and they put you down there. And I was just like, nowadays I'm getting to really try and understand what was happening, but it's just because I had taken on an identity that was not mine, plus I was performing. So of course I had to go through the lessons and just learn. But one of the lessons that I've really learned is, if you're not yourself, things will happen to you until you learn your lessons. Like for me, most of the people just viewed me a certain way, and that every time I remember that, I feel like crying, because what energy was I giving to even be viewed in such a way? What energy was I giving these people to think that they can look down on me? But anyway, it's something that I've just I'm getting to terms with. But again, I'm on this journey where I want to use everything that was thrown at me, everything that I was meant to learn, to use this to go through this life, to use it to become the best version of myself. So here, I'm just here, guys. This is my journey of becoming. I don't know what I'm going to meet along the way. I don't know what I'm going to, the lessons that I'm going to go through. I don't know the things that I'm supposed to go through. But what I know is I need to really have courage, because without courage, I'm not going to fully live in this identity, the person that I'm supposed to be. So in case you are on your becoming journey, just know that courage is something that you really need. Courage is very important at this particular time. So for me, what I know is I really need to be courageous for me to be able to just go through this life that is mine, for me to be able to get to tap into this identity that is really mine. Because if I don't have the courage, then I want to be able to tap into this identity, and I will keep performing for the world. People will keep looking down on me. So I'd rather choose the hard path and go through life just knowing eventually things are gonna be okay. But for now, I'm just on this journey of becoming, and every day I'm just trying to do things to become a better woman. Every day I'm just trying to do things to grow into the best version of myself. I know that I'm still on my journey. Like it's like I've just begun. Like I'm trying to change everything about me. I'm trying to just try to understand, what does Ima love? Where are some of the places that she likes going? What are some of the things that she likes doing? And I've just noticed that I love music so much. I love listening to music. I love dancing, and that is a new thing that I'm noticing, guys. Because for the 28 years I've been on this earth, I've been living life on autopilot. You guys know how living life on autopilot is. It's like you think you're living, but you're not really living. You're just existing. But right now, I feel like I'm really just enjoying every moment that is coming into my life. Right now, I enjoy music, something that I've never known about myself, something that I've never known about Ima. So sometimes it's the small things. For me, something like music, just waking up and dancing and listening to music, that is something that is really making me so happy right now. And it's just something that I've noticed, because every day I get to ask myself questions. What, like, who are you? Like, I've stopped asking that question of who am I, but nowadays I ask the question of if I'm doing something, I ask this question: Ima, do you love this experience? If I'm cooking food and maybe I eat this food, I find myself asking myself sometimes, Ima, do you love this food? And if the answer is no, I don't like this food, then I make a promise to myself to never going to make that food again. So it's the small things that matter, guys. And then I've just noticed that I love listening to podcasts, and I'm drawn to real people. Like, I don't want performance anymore. I don't want to get to somebody's page, maybe on IG or anywhere else. Maybe I'm listening to a video on YouTube. It's like I'm able to sense if this is a true, like if this person is really authentic or if he's just performing. So nowadays I've noticed that I'm really just drawn to authentic people. People that want the best for themselves, people that are just being themselves. I don't want to perform anymore. I don't want to perform. And anytime that I get somebody that is performing, it's just like we cannot relate anymore. So guys, I'm on this journey of becoming, and one of the things that I'm trying to do right now is to just learn to trust in myself again. I'm learning to trust in myself again, guys. I know I'm a very smart girl. I know I'm a very intelligent girl. I know that I can achieve everything that I want for myself. But if I don't trust in myself, then I'm never going to get to that point. If I don't show myself that I believe in myself, I'm never going to get to that point. So I'm at a point in life right now where I'm just learning to trust in myself. And by me learning to trust in myself, there are some things that I'm doing, and there are some things actually that I've noticed make us not trust in ourselves. One is maybe your childhood conditioning. Maybe you grew up in a family where you are never trusted with anything. Like, it's like your parents thought you could never do anything. So that made you start thinking that you couldn't trust yourself, that you couldn't do some things. And that is something you need to notice where it's coming from. For me, I've noticed where mine is coming from. Mine is coming from people looking down on me, maybe going through high school through a scholarship, me just not being me thinking that I'm not enough. So those are the small things that really contributed to me not trusting in myself, to me thinking that I cannot do it, to me thinking that the other people are better than me. So for you, you need to understand where did you start not trusting in yourself? Maybe it started in childhood without even you noticing some of the things your parents could do, or maybe your brothers or sisters could do, and then they will result, like, they made you feel a certain way, and that is where maybe you started not to trust in yourself. Another thing maybe is the social media. We all want to be like everyone else. Just you go to social media, you're seeing your friends, you're seeing your classmates, they're looking so nice, and you want to be like them. And you look at your life and you start comparing. My life is not like this. I want to be like this, but you cannot be like someone else. Actually, being yourself is the best thing that you can ever do to yourself. Every time I tell myself that I'm so lucky that I get to get to know Ima at 28 years, because I can't imagine I'm getting to 50, I'm getting to 45, and I have not yet known who Ima is. So for me, getting to know myself at 28 years, it's the most amazing gift that I've received from God. Like, it's something that came in 2025, and it's the best thing that happened to me, guys. I like, my 2025 will always be in my books, because me getting to go back to who I am, getting to go back to Ima and try and understand who Ima is the best thing that happened to me. So maybe you're not trusting yourself because of the childhood conditioning that you went through. Maybe it's because of the social media comparison. You're comparing yourself to other people. Maybe it's your fear of judgment. All of us are always afraid. Like, we are always afraid to get online. We are always afraid to post a picture or two. We are always afraid of what other people are going to say. But what if you just decide, fuck them, I'm gonna just do my life, I'm gonna live my life, I'm gonna just be there for myself. If anyone is not there for me, I'm gonna be there for myself. That is what I tell myself every day. If they're not going to cheer me on, I'm going to cheer myself. If they're not going to clap for me, I'm going to clap for myself. If they're not going to appreciate me, I am going to appreciate myself. Because me giving myself to the world for 28 years, and I want to still keep doing that just because I'm afraid of what people are going to say about me, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Let them talk the way they want to talk. Let them say things about me. I just don't care. I don't give a damn. So maybe you are afraid of being judged, or maybe you're just afraid. You don't know what to do. And I just want to tell you that those are like, just understand where your lack of trust started or where it came from, and then start working from there. And I want to let you know that trusting yourself is a journey. It's not like you wake up today and start saying that now I trust myself. For me, I think it's a journey that we all have to go through, because if you've been to a level where you've been broken so badly, you've been to a level where you've been looked down upon so badly that you don't think you have any self-worth, building yourself is gonna take a lot of time. You're gonna have to go through it. You're gonna have to go through the healing. You're gonna have to go through everything to build the version of you that you want to build. It's not like you just wake up and say that now I trust myself. If you've been in the pits, you know that you have to build something from the pits that you've been in. So the people that have looked down on us, just know that you are making us, like, you actually we are using you as fuel to actually be better versions of ourselves. If somebody maybe talked badly about you, if somebody judged you a certain way, you can use that. For me, that is what I use. Like nowadays, I just want to be the best version of myself. For everyone that looked down on me, oh my God, you're not ready. You're not ready for this girl. You're not ready for what she's about to do. You're not ready for the life that she's going after, because I don't know. But thank you guys for looking down on me, because now I get to go after everything that I've always wanted, because I'm using that as fuel to just go after my life, go after the things that I've wanted. So guys, just know that those are some of the things that really make you not trust in yourself, and you can actually just come up with steps in which you're going to use to start trusting in yourself. One is making sure that you do everything that you say you're gonna do. If you say you're gonna start waking up at 5 every morning, wake up at 5 every morning. If you say you're gonna take walks every day, take walks every day. If you say you're gonna maybe shoot a video on YouTube, on TikTok every day, shoot that video every day, because you just being in a position, like you being able to do the things that you say you're going to do, it's a way that you're telling your mind, you're telling yourself that, Ima, I can trust you. For me, let me tell you a story, guys. Let me tell you a story, and this is a real story. So there was somewhere that I used to buy samosas, and these samosas were actually so nice. They were so nice, they were so sweet. So like anytime I wanted to go and get samosas, I would go to this place. And then I used to buy 2 pieces. Like most of the time I would go and I would buy 2 pieces. But there's this time I go to this lady and I tell her I want 1 piece of samosa. And then she gives me this attitude. It's like, if you buy only 1 piece of samosa, we don't wrap it for you so well. We just put it for, like, it's like they give you, you just have to hold in your hand, or they put for, like, they just wrap for you so badly. And that thing really irritated me. And I just told myself from that day, I'm never going to buy samosas from this place again. You mean I'm coming to give you my money, and this is how you're going to treat me just because today I decided that I'm gonna buy 1 piece of samosa? I know some people might say that is petty. I know some people might say that is not something that I'm supposed to be mad about. I'm not mad. It's just that I don't want to put myself, or I don't want to get associated with people that don't think I bring any value into their lives. You mean this is your business, you're running your business, and then I come to you, I'm a customer. I come to you, I want this thing, and then it's like you give me an attitude just because today I've decided to only get 1 piece. So every time I pass that place, guys, the samosas are always outside. They're looking so delicious, they're looking so nice, but every time I remind myself, Ima, you're never going back to places that tried to demean you. You're never going back to places that didn't appreciate you. You're never going back to places that didn't think you were bringing value into their lives. So that one lesson has stuck with me, guys. Every time I think of going back to anything that was trying to bring me down, anytime that I think of going back to somebody that maybe did many bad things to me, I just remember my lessons. I just remember the things I tell myself every day when I'm passing at that place, because they're looking so nice and they were so sweet. So every time I pass at that place, I just see them. Sometimes I want to go and get them, but I tell myself, no, You're not doing this because you're never going back to people that never appreciate you. You're never going back to people that never show value into your life. So that is one thing that I've just come up with, and I've noticed that it's really working for me, because nowadays I don't really stress much about doing some things, because there are some people that might have done things to me, and maybe nowadays they still want us to be together. But once I noticed that this is what you are trying to do to me, and this is what you really meant at a time that you were saying this, I just decided I'm never going to go back into your life. And that is how my life has been. And I think it's easier, it's simple, because now I'll only start attracting the best people into my life, the best people that, like, people that see the value I bring into their lives. I don't want to keep attracting bad people into my life. I don't want to keep attracting people that think that I don't bring any value into their lives. So that is a lesson that I'm using to just tell myself to never go back to the people that don't value who I am. But I want you to know that you just doing the small things, for me that is a small thing. Like, it's petty, yes, somebody might listen to the story and say it's petty, but for me it's really working for me, and that is how it's supposed to be. So for you, have something that you really have, a commitment that you tell yourself, and actually show up to this commitment every day. If it's waking up in the morning every day, if it's maybe taking walks every day, if it's going to the gym every day, if it's reading a chapter of a book every day, just show commitment to the person that you say you want to become, and that is how you start trusting yourself. Another way to start trusting in yourself is to always talk highly of yourself. I know like we've all gone through this period of time where you feel like you can't trust, like you're not worthy. You feel like you are not intelligent. You feel like you're not smart. You feel like you're just the worst person in the world. But even in these moments, just always be kind to yourself. Talk highly to yourself, and talk good things to yourself. Talk good things about you, because if you talk good things about you, then you give that energy to other people. They always know that Ima talks to herself about this and this. Ima talks this about herself. She's this, she's this. So they're gonna give you that. They're gonna talk about you like that. For the others that are gonna talk badly about you, it's okay. They just don't get your energy. They just don't get who you are, and that is okay. But I want you to understand that talking highly of yourself is really going to get you to that point where you start to trust in yourself so much. Another thing to do to just trust in yourself is you need to go through the healing. Guys, I'm telling you, healing is ugly. Healing the parts of you that are wounded, it's ugly, but you have to go through the healing process, because when you go through the healing process, then you're able to know the parts of you that need healing. You're able to know the parts of you that need to be understood. You're able to know the parts of you that really maybe are gonna take some time for you to heal. Healing is different for everybody. There are some people that take a very long time for them to heal about something. There are some people that go through healing so fast and move on. So healing for each and every one of us is gonna be a different journey. But I just want you to know that for you to start trusting in yourself fully, you have to go through the healing process. It doesn't matter how you take your healing. Maybe do it yourself. Go to a therapist. I might try therapy this year. I'm not sure about it, but I might try. Go to a therapist and just heal. Like, get to know yourself. Get to heal the parts of you that are wounded. Because if you don't heal, you're gonna keep bleeding on everyone else that you meet. You're gonna and you're going to keep going through the lessons every time until you finally get to understand why you're going through this thing and actually take the responsibility to heal yourself. Because if you don't heal yourself, baby girl, you're gonna go through it. So healing, yes, is ugly, but let us just go through it. Let us just take responsibility, let us take accountability, and just go through the healing process, guys. And then lastly, another thing where another way to start trusting in yourself, you just have to let go of your old identity. I'm telling you guys, for me, everyone that knew me, if they met me right now, I'm a very different person. And that is one thing you have to understand, that we will always keep evolving. You're not meant to be just one version of you. You're meant to be different versions of yourself. So don't ever feel like you are stuck in this old identity. You are putting yourself in that identity. If you want to just keep on and create a different version of you, you can do it. You can do it. So just know that your old identity is keeping you not trusting in yourself, because your old identity had a way of moving, it had a way of doing things. So if you want to really trust in yourself, you have to accept to fully move into this new version of you, take on this new identity that trusts in herself, and that is how you start trusting in yourself, guys. But I want you to know, because just before I finish, I want you to know that we are like, self-trust is a journey. Like, it's gonna take us some time before, it's gonna take you some time before you fully start trusting in yourself. It's gonna take you some time before you know that you really tell yourself that I can do this. It's gonna take you some time before you just get to do some things in your life and just get to be so proud of yourself. So I don't want you to go through this process so like with this pressure that I have to do this by tomorrow, I have to do this by next month, I have to do this by this year, next year. No, trusting in yourself is a journey. Trusting in yourself, for some it will take a very long time, for others it might take a short time, for others we are just going to go through it and see where it's going to get us. So trusting in yourself is not something that you can do just, you can wake up today and say, now I trust in myself. No, it's gonna be a long journey. So you have to choose to go through the journey and just accept your lessons, accept who you are. But I just want to let you know that do not be afraid to go after the life that you want. Do not be afraid to be the person that you want to be. Do not be afraid to just go through life, learn your lessons. And I forgot about this, guys. Trusting in yourself, you have to, if you want to start trusting in yourself, you have to remove the part where you think you're not going to make mistakes. Mistakes are part of the journey. We are going to make 1,000 mistakes. We are going to make 1,000 mistakes through this journey. So don't feel like trusting in yourself, you have to always do the right things. No, sometimes you will make mistakes, sometimes you will do things that you won't be proud of, sometimes you'll do things and you will be disappointed. That is okay, it's part of the journey. But even if you do things and you are not super proud of yourself, if you do things and you don't feel like you did well, it's okay, it's still part of the journey. You just learn your lessons and get to move on. But let this not be something, let the mistakes that you make in life be something that is gonna make you not to like stop going on to this journey of trusting in yourself. You have to just keep going on, because mistakes, all of us are going to make mistakes, and we're just gonna learn through the mistakes. So don't give up when you make a mistake, because mistakes are part of the journey. Trusting in yourself is gonna take some time, so don't pressurize yourself into thinking that you have to start trusting in yourself by tomorrow morning. No, you have to learn to go through the process and just be yourself. The most important thing, be yourself, be authentic, and always ask yourself if you are performing or you are being your authentic self. For me, that is what I want to just keep doing. That is what I want to always be. I just want to be myself. I want to just interact with people being myself. I don't want to pretend. I don't want to do anything for the world. I don't want to perform. So for each and every one of you that is listening to me, just know that that is what we are doing in 2026. We are actually working on trusting in ourselves again. After long periods of, going through the trenches, being in the pits, but we are here, we are still surviving. So we are learning to trust in ourselves again, and I hope that you get to trust in yourself again. Let us just go through this journey, learn the lessons, but I know by the time we are coming to the end of 2026, 2027, we will be somewhere. We will have learned a thing or two, we will have achieved a thing or two. So let us go on this journey, girl. Let us go on this journey and just create the best versions of ourselves. And by best, I mean go after everything in your heart. Go after everything, baby girl. There's a type of life that you have in your head, that you're always creating in your head. But do you know what? You're afraid to go after that life because you don't want people to judge you. You are afraid of what people are going to say. What if you just decide that this year it's all about just me, it's all about yourself, and just say, fuck everyone, and just decide to live, decide to go after the things that you want. That is how life is. That is how it should be. Okay guys, thank you so much for listening. It's your girl Ima, and please like, subscribe, comment, and just invite your friends and family to also subscribe on my channel, and I will really appreciate, guys. Have a good time. Bye bye.